아, 됐다.
What trickery is this? Mal'Ganis! I don't know how you survived, but I...
Calm yourself, Prince Arthas. I am Tichondrius. Like Mal'Ganis, I am a Dreadlord. But I am not your enemy. In truth, I've come to congratulate you.
Congratulate me?
By killing your own father and delivering this land to the Scourge, you have passed your first test. The Lich King is pleased with your enthusiasm.
설정이 엉망진창이라 죄송합니다.
Yes. I've
짱큐님
damned
어서
everyone
오세요.
and everything I've ever loved in his name. And I still feel no remorse, no shame, no pity.
The rune blade that you carry was forged by the Lich King and empowered to steal souls.
엑소님 어서 오세요.
Yours was the first one it claimed.
Then I'll make do without one. What is the Lich King's will?
The cult of the damned must be rallied once again. Many of the acolytes have been in hiding amongst the populace. Once you've rallied them, I will give you further instructions.
No one orders me around.
구울이 두 개밖에 없어.
Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
Greetings, great lord. Our master, Kel'Thuzad, told us that you would come.
Kel'Thuzad? How could he have known it?
Be wary. If the townsfolk see your undead minions, they'll call the local guards to stop you.
This is more like it.
My life for
Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. What is it now? Speak, fool. Your pain shall be legendary. This is more like it. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally.
Mercy, my lord.
This is more like it. Finally.
The undead!
Sound the alarm! Faithless coward. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Help! The undead
Seek
have
out the
returned.
local graveyards. Those buried there will serve you well. What needs revealing? I'll look into it. I go unseen. My sight is yours.
Speak, fool. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
I bow to
You will
your
know
will.
endless. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
힐링 포션만 두 개.
Your pain shall be legendary.
I shall be your eyes. All shall be revealed. What needs revealing? I'll look into it. Let's see.
Tread lightly.
여기 밀 필요 없네.
This is more like it. Finally. What is it now? You will know endless torment. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Speak, fool. Faithless coward. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around.
My sight is yours. I go unseen. Must be.
What is it now? Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
I live
Finally.
only to serve.
Ah, at last.
Help! The
This is
undead
more
have
like
returned.
it. Finally.
튀어.
Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Ah,
얘는
at
끝까지
last.
쫓아와.
Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. What is it now? Speak, fool. Finally. What is it now? Tread lightly. What is it now?
I shall be your eyes. Let's see. I go unseen.
Speak, fool. This is more like it.
얘네랑 어떻게 싸워?
Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
I
Finally.
bow to your will.
This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. What is it now? Tread lightly.
Must be.
What is it now? No one orders me around. Speak, fool. What is it now?
What needs revealing?
No one orders me around. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally.
Must be.
Tread lightly. This is more like it.
Must be.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
My life for Nezul.
This is more
You
Help!
bastard.
The undead have returned.
Finally.
Help!
This is
the
more
undead
like
have
it.
returned.
Finally. This is more like it.
My life for
At
Nezul.
last. Frostmourne hungers.
I'm in luck. These graves were dug recently. Arise in the name of the Lich King.
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. What is it now? No one orders me around. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more
Say
like
your
it.
prayers. Faithless coward. Run!
Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? No one is me around. For the Lich King. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. At last. Frostmourne hungers. At last.
My life
This
for
is more
Nezu.
like it. At last. Frostmourne hungers.
My life for Nezu.
At last. Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. No one orders me.
Insufficient.
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Now, Frostmourne.
아, 하필
Speak, fool. Tread lightly.
I vow
Frostmourne
to your
hungers. Speak, fool.
Your pain shall be legendary.
At last. For the Lich King. Tread lightly.
My sight is yours. Let's see. What needs revealing? All shall be revealed. I'll look into it. Let's see.
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. At last.
My sight is yours.
Tread lightly. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers.
The damned stand ready.
At last. This is more like it. At last.
The undead!
Finally.
Sound the alarm!
At last.
Our force.
Frostmourne
I bow
hungers.
to your will.
The dead have
This is
risen
more
again!
like it.
Guards!
Frostmourne hungers.
You've betrayed us all.
At
Help!
last.
The
Kill
undead
them all!
have returned!
This is more like it.
My
Frostmourne
life for
hungers.
Nezu. to serve.
This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. At last. No one orders me around.
Insufficient mana.
Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. No one orders me around.
Insufficient mana.
만화 포션은 왜
Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Finally. At last.
What needs revealing? I'll look into it.
Speak, fool.
I shall be your eyes. Let's see. I go unseen. All shall be revealed. I'll look into it. Let's see. I go unseen.
What is it now? This is more like it. At last.
My life for
This
Nezu.
is more like it. At last. Finally. This is more like it.
I
Finally.
live only to
The
serve.
dead have risen
Frostmourne
again!
hungers.
Guards!
This is more like it.
I
Frostmourne
live only
hungers.
to serve, great lord.
Finally. This is more like it. At last. This is more like it. At last.
Well done, Death Knight. The cult is nearly assembled.
Lordaeron lies in ashes. What good are these cultists to us now?
They will aid you in your next undertaking.
And what's that?
You will go to Underhall and recover the remains of the Acolyte's former master, the necromancer, Kel'Thuzad.
잠시만요.
What the hell is that?
This crude contraption will allow you to transport the remains of our master.
Can you not simply raise the remains when we find them?
Pardon, Lord, but a being of Kel'Thuzad's power can only be reanimated at a nexus of powerful ley energies, and there are no such places in this land.
Very well then. Let's move out.
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. I'll make sure. Finally. Now, Frostmourne. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now? Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. What is it now? Speak, fool.
Arthas! Stop this madness before it's too late!
Stand aside, brother. I've come to collect some old bones and I don't wish to be disturbed.
Must be.
What is it now? Speak, fool. This is more like it. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? No one orders me around. This is more like it. Speak, fool. What is it now? Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. What is it now? No one orders me.
I can't believe that we ever called you brother. I knew it was a mistake to accept a spoiled prince into our order. You've made a mockery of the Silver Hand.
Speak, fool. At last. No one orders me around. Glory to the Scourge. Speak, fool. What is it now? For the Lich King. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Tread lightly.
Insufficient man.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Finally.
Come along now, Necromancer. The powers that you once served have need of you again.
Told you, my death would mean little.
What the? Am I hearing ghosts now?
It is I, Kel'Thuzad. I was right about you, Prince Arthas.
It took you long enough. These remains are badly decomposed. They will never survive the trip to Quel'Thalas.
Quel'Thalas?
Yes. Only the energies of the High Elves' Sunwell can bring Kel'Thuzad back to life.
Then what must be done?
You must steal a very special urn from the Paladin's keeping. Place the Necromancer's remains within it, and he will be well protected for the journey.
As you wish.
I bow to your will. Thy will be done. Yes, Master. Must bleed. My life for Ner'zhul. I bow to your will. Must bleed.
The undead must haunt the gold mine before the acolytes can begin harvesting gold. Blight is created when undead structures are summoned. Buildings can only be summoned onto Blight, with the exception of the necropolis.
Where shall my blood be spilled? May only summon upon blighted ground. May only summon upon blighted ground. Must be. I bow to your Summoning will is complete. I wish only to serve.
When standing on Blight, wounded undead units regenerate faster.
Done. Yes, Master. My fate is sealed.
More gold is required.
I gladly obey. Summoning is complete. I bow to your
More
will.
gold is required. More gold is required.
Thy will be done. My life for Ner'zhul.
Speak, fool. No one orders me around.
Summoning is complete.
At last.
Summoning
This is more complete. Tread lightly. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. At last.
I wish only to summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. I bow to your will. My life for Ner'zhul. Thy bidding,
More gold
Master.
is required. More gold is required.
My fate is sealed.
More gold is required. Summoning a graveyard will supply the undead army with fresh corpses.
I bow to your will. Speak, fool. Summoning is complete.
What is it now? This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Where shall my blood be spilled? Thy bidding, Master. Summoning is complete.
Upgrade complete. Ghouls harvest lumber for the undead army.
Speak, fool.
Upgrade.
Must feed.
I wish only to serve. I bow to your will. Thy will be done. Yes, Master.
Tread lightly. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
Research complete.
Our forces are under attack.
More gold.
Our town is under attack.
More gold is required.
Speak, fool. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Our town is under
Faithless
attack.
coward.
Our forces are under attack.
Must feed.
Upgrade.
No one orders me. Speak, fool.
Summoning
Frostmourne
is complete.
hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Upgrade.
Our forces are under attack.
What is it now? Ah, at last. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now? Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool.
안녕하세요.
This is more like it. Finally. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
Thy bidding, Master.
네, 안녕하세요.
No one orders me around. Finally.
The undead have returned.
This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it.
Help, the
At
undead have
last.
returned.
Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? Tread lightly. This is more
Our
like
town
it.
is under attack.
I
Frostmourne.
must feast on souls.
I bow to your will. No one orders me around. Tread lightly.
I grow tired of waiting.
Summoning
What
is
is it
complete.
now? Speak, fool. Finally.
My fate is sealed. Yes, master.
This is more like it. Tread lightly. Ah, at last.
Must be.
Finally.
Vile betrayer! You are not fit enough to even carry your father's name! Why Uther ever vouched for you is beyond me. You've stripped him of his honor by casting yours to the winds. You deserve a gruesome death, boy.
Now once more. Tread lightly.
와, 씨. 이거 봐.
Speak. No one orders me around. Summoning. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Glory to the scourge.
Summoning is complete.
Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. This is more like it. What is it now? Finally.
포션도 없는데. 포션도 없는데 어떡하지 이거?
Thy bidding, master.
No one orders me around.
Upgrade complete.
Must be.
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. For the Lich King. No one orders me around. This is more like it. Your pain shall be legendary. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Speak, fool. Tread lightly.
Must be.
No one orders me around.
Must be.
Tread lightly. Ah, at last. What is it now? Tread lightly. What is it now? Tread lightly.
Must be.
What is it now? Now.
때문에 뭐 뽑을까 말까 고민하다가
Our forces
I
are under
bow
attack.
to your will. I cannot see my fate is sealed. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. What is it? No one orders me around.
네.
Speak, fool. No one orders me around.
제 목소리요?
Frostborn hungers. Ah, at last.
Our forces are under
저요?
attack.
What is it now? This is tread lightly. No one orders me around.
안산 사세요? 안산 살면 저 알 텐데. 안산 그렇게 여기는
Must be.
아, 설마 안산 사세요?
Must be.
Speak, fool. Finally.
만화다.
At last.
Must be.
No
귀한
one
만화
orders me
보셔.
around.
Must be.
아,
Must be.
제가 안산 살아서
Light have mercy on you. Your betrayal has broken Uther's heart, boy. He would have given his life for yours in a second. And this is how you repay his loyalty?
Speak, fool.
아, 이 새끼는 진짜 플리라이트 진짜 짜증나네.
At last. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Finally. Speak, fool.
와,
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Frostborn
아니,
hunger. For the Lich King. Tread lightly. Glory to the Scourge. No one orders me around. Glory to the Scourge. Faithless coward. Tread lightly. No one orders
겨우
me
이겼다.
around. Finally,
핵을 나오네.
Frostborn hungers. Speak, fool.
Must be.
No one orders me around.
Insufficient mana.
Finally.
Must be.
What is it now?
Insufficient mana.
Tread lightly. What is it now? Ah, at last. Tread
오,
lightly.
야야야야.
Insufficient mana.
What is it now? Tread lightly.
Must be.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. This
Yeah.
is more like it.
아, 대팩도 없는데.
Speak, fool. Finally.
대팩 있으면
Ah,
벌써
at last.
깼는데. 아, 대팩 없으니까.
Tread lightly.
대팩이 있었으면 깼는데.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. What is it now? Speak, fool. What is it now? Tread lightly. What is it now? Finally.
아니
Speak,
어눌리가 너무 좋아갖고 어눌리를 먼저 올렸더니만 엄청 힘드네요 이게.
tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers.
어눌리가
At
좋아갖고
last.
어눌리 먼저 올렸는데.
Must be.
Speak, fool. This is more like it. What is it now?
마지막이 우서라서 이제 마지막이
No one orders
우서라서
me around.
우서를 어떻게든 이제 해야. 근데 이건 기계도 채워주네. 네.
What is it now?
아니 근데 신기한 건 기계도 차네요. 어눌리 오라가. 어눌리가 기계도 채워줘요. 신기하네.
What is it now? No one orders me around.
어차피 골드야 아직
Where shall my
남았으니까.
blood be spilled? I gladly obey.
이거 하나만 줘.
I wish only to serve.
네, 미투도 차요. 지금 거의 200 다 돼가고 있거든요.
What is it?
이거 거의 이제 풀 체력 되는 동안에 한 250 찰 거예요 아마.
Where shall my blood be spilled? Yes, master.
이러는 게 더 빠르지만 차긴 차네요.
Thy bidding, master. My life for Nezul.
에콜한테 필 받는 게 더 빨리 차긴 한데 그래도 차긴 차네요. 신기하네.
Summoning is complete.
이제 슬슬 출발하죠.
Tread lightly.
이제 출발할 때가 된 것 같은데.
At last.
Must be.
Your father ruled this land for 70 years, and you've ground it to dust in a matter of days.
Very dramatic, Uther. Give me the urn, and I'll make sure you die quickly.
The urn holds your father's ashes, Arthas. What? Were you hoping to piss on them one last time before you left his kingdom to rot?
I didn't know what it held. Nor does it matter. I'll take what I came for one way or another.
아, 디보이션 너무 좋은데.
Speak, fool.
아, 디바인 실드. 나 이럴 줄 알았어.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Finally. Glory to the Scourge. What is it now? Frostmourne hunger.
아, 진짜. 새끼들 진짜.
No one orders me.
됐다.
I dearly hope that there's a special place in hell waiting for you,
Tread
Arthas.
lightly.
We may never know. I intend to live forever.
Speak, fool. What is it now? Speak, fool. Ah, at last.
Excellent work. Now your journey to Quel'Thalas can begin.
Tell him nothing. Only you can hear me. The Dreadlords cannot be trusted. They are the Lich King's jailers. I will tell you all when I walk this world again.
아이고 예전에 다 깼었는데 다 까먹었네.
Is everything proceeding as planned, Tychondrius? Lord Archimonde demands a report on the Scourge.
Lich King's young Death Knight has been performing well. Almost too well. I begin to wonder if Ner'zhul has ulterior motives for his new champion.
The human means nothing in the long run. Ner'zhul wouldn't dare undermine our efforts now.
Our only concern is that the Scourge accomplishes what it was created to do. Archimonde will have all our heads if we do not keep control of this situation.
Believe me, brother. Neither the Lich King nor his undead lackeys will jeopardize the Legion's return.
See that they do not. Lord Archimonde has little patience for failure.
걷는 게 개호구 같냐? 워크래프트 애들은.
Ah, the wondrous, eternal Quel'Thalas. I haven't been here since I was a boy.
Be wary. The elves likely wait in ambush.
The frail elves do not concern me, Necromancer. Our forces are strengthened with every foe we slay.
Don't be too overconfident, Death Knight. The elves must not be taken lightly.
We shall see. Bring forth the prisoner. Where is the entrance to your land, elf?
You will never enter Quel'Thalas, Fallen Prince. The woods themselves protect our borders, and the enchanted elf gates protect our capital.
Your precious gates will not stop me any more than these trees, little elf. Bring up the meat wagons. We'll make our own entrance.
The energies of this place are strong. Kill the elves, level their structures. This location is perfect for your base.
It'll be a pleasure.
The undead are advancing. Alert the sentries.
No one orders me around. What is it? Speak, fool.
What does the shadow will serve? Thy will be done.
어디가?
My face. Yes, master. My life for Ner'zhul. The restless dead await. I wish all my face sealed. What does the shadow do?
이번 캠페인에서부터 핀드 뽑을 수 있나? 핀드였나?
My life shall gladly be spilled.
핀드 뽑을 수 있으면 좋을 텐데.
You are not welcome here. I am Sylvanas Windrunner, Ranger General of Silver Moon. I advise you to turn back now.
It is you who should turn back, Sylvanas. Death itself has come to your land.
Do your worst. The Elf Gate to the Inner Kingdom is protected by our most powerful enchantments. You.
Summoning is complete.
No one orders me around.
The restless dead await.
Speak, fool. Tread
아니,
lightly.
디스펠이면 다 죽는 애인데 무슨 네크로맨서가 필요가 있어.
No
What
one
does
orders
the shadow
me around.
The dead shall serve. This better be.
Tread lightly.
Summoning is complete. My life for Nezul. Yes, Master, I cannot summon. My fate is sealed. Thy will be done. Where shall my blood be spilled?
The restless dead await.
아 네크로맨서 따윈 필요 없는데. 핀드가 필요한데. 핀드 아니면 가고일. 근데 가고일 나온 시점은 제가 알고 있어갖고.
No one orders me around.
What does the shadow will?
핀드가 나와요.
I bow to your will. I cannot summon there.
제가 가고일 나온 시점을
I
알고
gladly
있어서.
obey. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Yes, Master.
릭샤님 어서오세요.
Summoning is complete.
아니 방송 제가 9시 반부터 한다고 했잖아요. 잠시만요. 핀드 핀드 안돼. 빡친다. 핀드가 안된다.
Tread lightly.
The restless dead await.
원거리 얘는 이제 얘밖에 없습니다. 이제 원거리 공격 유닛은 이제 얘예요.
Let darkness guide me.
큰일났다. 뭐 네크로맨서 갖고 뭐하란 얘기야. 응급실이요? 왜 응급실이요? 왜 네크는 되는데
Research complete.
여기에 공중 유닛 많이 나오나? 많이 안 나왔으면 좋겠네요. 일단 홀업하고. 릭샤님 왜 응급실이요? 네크가 참 나일전에 쓰면 자살행위에요. 나일전에 쓰면
Summoning is complete.
나일전에 네크 쓰면 자살. 그냥
What is it now?
죽으세요 그냥.
Speak, fool.
핀드 안 돼서 네크 준 거 그런 거 같은데. 핀드가 중요한데.
What is it now?
다음 캠페인 때 핀드 나오겠죠 뭐.
Upgrade complete.
Tread
네
lightly.
없죠. 하이엘프니까
The dead shall serve.
아마 프리스트가 일할 겁니다. 소서리스가 공격하고.
Speak, fool.
하이엘프야
No
하이엘프.
around.
하이엘프.
Master. I gladly obey.
근데 이번 캠페인 좋은 게
What is it now?
어놀리를 2렙 찍고 있어서 좋네요.
This better be good.
Tread lightly.
어놀리 2렙이 있습니다. 저한테.
What is it now? No one orders me around. Frostmourne
단거
hunger.
필요 없고
Finally,
어눌리 2렙이면 됩니다.
this is